your party supporters. Once again, a huge round of applause for our team. Thank you so much. I'm going to sound like a broken record, so I'm going to skip my story because I might cry, so I will not go into that. But just to reiterate, hundreds of my colleagues who came here on student visas and got job seeker visas, graduate visas, which was a way for us to look for permanent jobs. And we did that. We looked, we found a job which was eligible at that point, and we thought it would be okay. Even though we went through 2 immigration changes now every year, so when the government says, plan before you come in, we did. But what are plans if you're going to keep changing them on us willy-nilly, you know? So, as my colleagues said, we came in, we spent hundreds of thousands of pounds between us, and we followed every single law, every single policy, whether that be the government or the companies. The government said, we're raising your salary threshold. We said, that's no problem, we will look for a job that pays us that salary. We found that job, we stayed in that job, we worked hard to get up to the salary threshold. Many of us got promoted, supervisors, managers, and then when we asked for sponsorship, they said, you have to wait until the end of your job seekers visa. And we said, no problem, we will wait. We kept waiting, and just before our visas were about to expire and we were getting our work visas, the government changed the laws on us again. And this time, it wasn't just the salary threshold, which they did increase, and we still meet that salary threshold. We're above it. But they found another way to keep us from our visas away. They just took out our job roles entirely from the list. Just so nothing we could do about it. And they gave us, as my colleague said, 3 weeks to find a whole new career path. 3 weeks when our visas would be expiring in months, 2 months, 3 months. Who can find a job which pays £42,000 in 3 weeks? What were we supposed to do? I'm sorry. And now, we've been fighting, we've been trying to just get a fair deal. We're not asking for much. We are just asking to give us those transitional arrangements that you give everybody else. 3 weeks is not enough. Even the company said 3 weeks is not enough, but that's a whole other can of worms. So, all we're here to do is to ask for your support, to lobby the government, to give us time so we could sort our work visas out. Again, we're not saying to suspend your whole immigration policies, that's never going to happen at this stage. We're just saying to give us that fair chance that we deserve. We're just saying to give us that promise back that you made when we got the job, even on the job advert when we applied, which is why we applied, that we will be given work visas. All we're asking for is what we have been promised to give us that. Nothing more or even nothing less. So give us that fair chance, and on November 7th, me and my colleagues are going to number 10 for a symbolic gesture, handing in a letter to our Prime Minister, your Prime Minister.
Shame.
Well, true, but to ask him if he would give us that fair chance, and he would give us that fair transitional arrangements that everybody else got, but we just slipped through the cracks. Although I can't fit in a crack, but we did. We did fall through those cracks. So if you have time,
What time?
It's at 2 p.m. November 7th in front of number 10. If you could come, show us support, we'll be greatly, we'll be greatly thankful. Thank you very much.
Give up for